Good morning. It's Thursday, July 3rd, and this morning I have terrible news. The news is that this big bill that Donald Trump got passed is terrible, 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 terrible. This is a bill that is going to kill the people of the United States, and he calls it his big, beautiful bill. But it's not a big, beautiful bill. It's a disaster for this country. What's going to happen in this big, beautiful bill? Most Americans hate this big, beautiful bill. It received low, favorable data ratings across the polls from the Washington Post, the Pew Research Center, Fox News, Quinnipiac University, KFF. He explained that the highest rating from a poll came from the Washington Post, which showed a net favorable rating at minus 19 points. So is that the kind of law that we want to have in this country? I'll give you some adjectives. How about awful, horrible? That's to quote Sir Charles Barkley. Terrible, 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 they say. When you have a bill whose net favorable ratings is minus 19 points, all the way to minus 29 points, the bottom line is the American people don't see this as a big, beautiful bill. They see this as a big, bad bill. They hate it, hate it, hate it. They think it's awful, awful, awful. That's what they were saying. So when you consider that this country is on the verge of a disaster, and the people who are supposed to help us in Congress and in the Senate vote in favor of this bill, are they not? 49% say the bill will hurt their family. Only 23% say it'll help their family. And I don't know how it could help any family. The bill is unpopular because Americans do not believe that it will help their family. What makes it so unpopular? Donald Trump got elected to a second term because people look back on his first term and they said, you know what? We thought his first term agenda helped our family. When you see this thing here, this piece of crap here, Trump's policies and your family are getting disastrous results now. In Trump's first term agenda, 44% said it helped their family compared to 31% who said it hurt. But look at the big beautiful. Look at this. Just 23% of Americans say the big beautiful bill helps their family, compared to 49% that say it hurts their family. And forget about hurting the family, it's hurting the country. We're going to put us into debt, $3 trillion into debt. Do we need that? We need to reduce our debt. People elected Trump to a second term because they wanted him and his policies to help their family. But they think the big beautiful bill does not exact. They think the big beautiful bill now does exactly the opposite to that. They think it hurts their family. I agree with them. It will hurt everybody. We don't need tax breaks. We don't need cuts for the people who collect tips and they don't have to pay taxes on the tips. Tips are income. You should pay tax on every amount of income that you earn. And if you're smart, you'll figure out a way to avoid taxes. But there shouldn't be laws protecting people who are earning legitimate money from paying no taxes on portions of their income. Everybody has to pay a fair share. So I can understand why a waiter or a waitress would be in favor of this bill if their tips are not going to be taxed. And most of those people, their entire income is based upon tax. They get paid crap as a regular salary. And Senate Republicans are rushing to approve the bill before Trump's 4th of July, before his 4th of July deadline. But a few conservative holdouts could tank the process, and let's hope they do. Republicans are concerned about raising the national debt, while others sound the alarm on cuts to Medicaid. Now, there are two pieces right there that should destroy this bill. We don't need cuts to Medicaid, and we don't need to raise the national debt. This bill is a disaster. So when we get green energy tax credits rolled back, do you think that's a good thing? When it will wipe out the wind and solar investments nationwide, and it will impose $1.2 trillion in cut to Medicaid and food stamps, and it's going to impose work requirements? Now that might be a good idea. I don't like the idea that many people can dodge working for one reason or another and still collect benefits. But on balance, that's a good thing compared to the crap that they're going to let this bill do. So the bill would provide $350 billion for border and national security. And that's to work on deportation. We don't need that crap. We need a good, strong bill, not this piece of crap. So I leave you with that. Angry, and probably I didn't give you all the proper details, but that's it. This bill sucks. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.